Hey guys, my name is Aloko233. I give you the semi-automatic crop farm. No, wait, did I say crap? Crop farm. Um yeah, this is how it looks like. Well, it's not pretty obviously, but then you can make it pretty when you put it in your world. This is just like a nice demonstration of like how it should look like. Doesn't take a lot of resources. I would say the hardest resources that you have to get is the bell, because the bell you have to look for a villager to find one. I mean a village to find one, and then other than that, the second hardest thing is to find villagers and put them inside this chamber right here. Other than that, yeah, everything should be easy to find. So this thing is quite simple. All you have to do is just like push a lever here, which is preventing them from accessing their job sites. Come on. Oh man. Okay, so this lever is preventing them from accessing the job sites, and all I do is I give them the resources that they need to to crop some stuff, to plant some stuff. So right now I'm giving him seeds so that he can start planting. Can be any type of crop: wheat, potatoes, or carrots. Either way, the villagers are gonna plant those crops, and then yeah, it is good to go. Okay, so after they fully crop or plant all the seeds, well, it's your job to come here and observe if they have done so, and then all you have to do is just wait for them to go into their rooms, and I'll do so by changing the time tonight. And then all you do is lock them off so that when the crops grow they don't pick it up. All you have to do is wait for them to keep it here. Okay, so after the crops are fully grown, you will notice that you will see that the crops have fully grown, and now the villagers can't pick up the crops because they are blocked off from accessing the crops. And now the button will come in place where it will start taking everything and pushing it right here. You do make a loss, but then you can just push the button again and should. Okay, that does not work, but then yeah, you do make a little bit of a loss, and here's what you get in return. Nice poly. Nope, not this. It's supposed to be wheat. Where's the wheat? Oh yeah, here's the wheat. Okay, good. So yeah, here's the wheat, and yeah, that's it. I'll show you how to make it. What I like about this design is that like you can make it on top, on the ground, or underground, overground or underground. I prefer underground, but then overground is kind of much better because you don't have to worry about the lighting and get excess of light from the sun. But then either way, the first thing you need to do is, well, creating it overground, you'll have to create a nice little chamber for your villagers. So I prefer making a 3x3 room for the villagers, and after building your 3x3 room, just create a small little passageway 3 blocks away from the room, and then what you will need is a bell, which you can get from villagers, and 2 beds. Well, depending on how big your farm will be. I'll make it the same one as that one, but then I'll tell you the basics after I'm done. So right now you're just gonna take your beds and do this, and then take your bell and put it anyway. I'm gonna place mine there. If you're underground, you can like take a grass block and place it on the floor, and if you're overground, well, yeah, just have grass blocks. So now what you'll need to do is like, depending on how big you want it to be, I'm gonna have like a 5x5 cropping area, and then a double one, and then I'll come back after I'm done. Okay, so after you have your grass block, like I said, and organizing your chamber, you will need a grass area like this. So now I prefer having a 5x5 grass area, so that because water can only keep tilled ground fresh 5 blocks away. So like 1 2 3 4 5, and then if you put your water right here, this whole area will be kept fresh by the water, by this block of water, because it can only go to a distance of 5. Can go up to here, because this is 1 2 3 4 5 till there, 1 2 3 4 5 till there, and 1 2 3 4 5 till here. But I'm gonna keep it small so that I can keep the video short. And now after that, you'll need to take your slab and put it on top of here, and we're gonna make use of the waterlog mechanic. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your composter, no, you're gonna take your dispenser, put it in front here, just put it here in a row, nice straight line. And then you're gonna take your composter, your first composter, and you're gonna put it in front of the dispenser. This won't block the water flowing out of this dispenser, because again we are taking advantage of the water logging mechanic. And then once you're done with that, if you have a second floor like this, you should drop it down so that the water can go further. If you have a drop down section, place slabs like so, and then break the the middle block in the slab row. Place your water bucket, slab, and composter like so, and then begin to till your grass. So after tilling your grass, you should have an area like this. Now if you're overground, I would like you to build walls so that the villagers don't escape, and areas like this where make sure that the villagers can't escape this room, or else they'll get lost and don't have a way back in, and you get frustrated trying to put them back in. So now after you do that, I want you to come over here, get your hopper and your storage your chest, let me say. And then you should open a space here, or maybe if you're above ground, you don't have to, but then if you're underground, yes, you should open a space, and then connect your hoppers like so. Make sure that they're connecting, the hopper flows and connects over there. So to test this out, we can put an item here and see. Yep, it's connected. So after that, let me just close here. So after doing that, I would like you to take your glass so that you will be able to observe if the villagers have completely planted all the vegetables or seeds, let me say. Just block it off with glass, and then you should be good to go. Oh man. And then yeah, you should be good to go. So now I want you to get yourself a piston, and a sticky piston, redstone dust, a lever, a redstone a button, a repeater, and an observer. Come on, an observer. And then any block of your choice. I'm going to use colored wool because I like using it on my redstone. So now what I want you to do is go in the middle of your passage, the one that I asked you to create. Put your pistons right here, and then close it off with your block, the block of your choice. And then now I want you to take a block and put it right here, on the bottom piston, behind the bottom piston. Take your redstone dust and put it on top, and then drag the whole thing to an accessible area. If it's too long, don't forget to add repeaters, but mine isn't too far away, so I don't need to. And to test if it works, yep, it does work. And yeah, this is what you should have. And then on the other side, go behind the dispensers, put the block of your choice, and then add some redstone dust on top of the blocks. And now try to string the whole circuit to an accessible point. Mine will be here. And then put your button right here and connect the whole redstone right here. So I want you to do this. Connect your redstone, and then take a redstone repeater. You need a redstone repeater. Put it on 4 ticks, and then take your redstone observer, put it here, and make sure that the face is facing the redstone repeater. And then take redstone dust and string it to this. And now what I want you to do that I forgot to ask is you need water buckets. So I don't know how many dispensers we have over there, but I think this should be enough. I want you to fill all these dispensers with water buckets, 1 water bucket. And remember, it should be a dispenser and not a dropper, because I also usually get those mixed up. So after that, yeah, you should like replace the composter there, and then to test if it works, just push the button and it should flow up until, yep, there. Good. So now all you need is your villagers, and yeah, you're good to go. So let us get ourselves those guys. Come on, where are the villagers? Right here. So I'm gonna close this off so that they don't come in too early. So yeah, we've got ourselves some villagers. They should detect everything and start turning into the, yep, farmers. Okay, so let me explain a few aspects about this farm. So now you don't have to have a drop down area like mine. You can also have like this area right here only, and then you can extend it to there, but that will also require you to add more dispensers and repeaters and stuff. Or you can like drop it down all the time and, you know, drop it until but then yeah, that's it. You can expand this, but then you'll need more villagers, because right now I only have 2 composters. But yeah, if you want to expand it, and yeah, that's all you should do. So now after, you know, getting your villagers and stuff like that, you choose the crop that you want. So this time I'm gonna choose carrots, and you just come over here and you give them the carrots, and they should start picking it up. Okay, so after they've picked up the resources they need to farm, all you have to do is just set them free and they should start planting. Yep, that's how it is. So after they've done planting and you've noticed that each block has a crop, just wait for them to go inside and then close them off until all of these crops are fully grown, and then you can like harvest them with this button and then open for them again and just give them their resources that they need to crop again. Because like since they're not harvesting it themselves, their seeds will run out. So yeah, that's the bad side about this thing, that you have to find a way to give them more seeds so that they can harvest for you. I mean, they can plant them for you. But other than that, yeah, semi-automatic farm. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope that you guys like found a use for this kind of redstone contraption. My name is Aloko. I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.